Guys, I'm still sad. But welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. In the last one, the full moon happened, and on October 4th, and we got the tragic backstory of what happened to Ken's mom because Shinji's persona went crazy. And then Takaya came out of nowhere as Amada was trying to consider killing Shinji, and he defended him and died because of it. So we lost a party member, and it was very sad. And I took a 2-day break to try to get over it. And well, I mean, it's a game character. I'm not like truly, but it still hits me. I don't know how to explain it. Shinji was probably my favorite character, actually. But he did mention he was dying already, and the way he was setting up, he was just throwing out flags. So I expected him to die at the end of the game. Not now. But he's gone. So yeah, everyone's grieving, and we're gonna have to. I don't know what we're doing in this episode. It's probably gonna be a lot of just random scenes of us getting over it. Ken did run away though. He escaped out his window and he ran away. We don't know why. I think he's going after Takaya. That's my prediction, but I don't know. We already looked around. We went up to Shinji's room and had another scene with Mitsuru. Got all his stuff. So yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on. I could take Koromaru for a walk. I did write it down. I'm gonna see who shows up, and if it's no one that we need points from, I'm gonna reload. So. He wants to go for a walk. I guess can come with. Actually, this might be like good story scene if it's related to Shinji. Nah, this is too positive.
As usual, I observe no abnormalities in Koromaru-san's physical or mental status today. May I have a moment of your time? There is something I wish to speak with you about. I was performing research today and came across a puzzling piece of information. It stated that there is a specific time of year in which one can reunite with the dead. It appears as though spirits return to the living realm during this time. What exactly does this mean? Once an organism comes to the end of its lifespan, its physical body will deteriorate. But does this mean that there is a spirit that exists independent of one's physical form? And in that case, would that mean that Aragaki-san is... Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What are you holding?
Onyx.
It appears as though he wishes us to have it. Why don't we gratefully accept? Now, let's return to the dorm, shall we?
Okay, they are acknowledging that still, though. This isn't just like a normal free time event. Do I reload that, though? Wow. Oh, we have a normal day. I mean, they did give you a good, like, resolve thing. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought we'd have at least one more day like that, but I guess we're going to go right into free time. I guess slowly we'll get over it eventually. Let me just double check some. Oh, you have new stuff. Not even Hayase? Okay. Exams or midterms are coming up, so okay. Let me see if I should reload. Yeah, logically, I can't justify the stats. Like the fact that we're just getting an Onyx out of that, I can't justify it. So I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna do Assassin first. Let me see what this URL leads to. The art of human demolition. Looks like it's about the body's weak points. Humans know their own weaknesses, and here we'll explain how to take full advantage of them. I glance at the smiling mascot character, Demoliton, then continue to read. Okay. I winced a bit, but managed to learn new approaches to hit where it hurts. I feel like I've learned how to examine the enemy before making the first strike. Okay, what do we learn? Ambush has been enhanced. When attacking an enemy from behind, you'll now inflict distress without fail. Oh, that's a good upgrade. Okay. What was their previous one? I think it's Oh yeah, we get theurgy from attacking from behind. We also get distress now. And we get... What is the other? Oh, the first ambush has a chance to distress. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right, and now we can play the game. The first thing I have to talk to people, but first thing I need to do after that is go to Elizabeth and see what our updates are.
I have a theory.
It is unfortunate, but not many students appear to be saddened by Aragaki-san's death. They didn't know him. Apparently, human relationships are quickly forgotten, though our case is exceptional. Yeah. The first semester is just a warm-up. The game starts for real during the second semester. You better use the library or study a lot at home. I am going to be top of the class without trying. This time. The second semester is going to be rough. I'm nervous already. You should be. Especially when you got me to go up against. Why would they put midterms right after that? I guess it just lines up. I heard about that Aragaki guy who died the other day. You know that place where all the thugs hang out? I heard they were all scared of him there. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He was that kind of guy. This might be a bit insensitive, but you're probably not living a normal life if you get killed like that. That is definitely insensitive, but then again, I sort of understand. All right, more looking around. Uh-oh, lunch lady.
Welcome.
Hi there, welcome.
Oh, dear.
It's sad when any student dies, no matter what they were like. I feel like I've lost one of my own children. Okay. Okay, no updates here. All right, let's go for Elizabeth first. Oh, no. Don't you dare. I was thinking of having my older son take the GeckoCon entrance exam, but I don't want him to go to a dangerous school. Maybe I should reconsider. You mean the GeckoCon student who was caught up in that fight? He died, right? I feel sorry for him. He was too young to die. How could that happen? Oh, it was surprisingly not as negative as I thought it was going to be.
Good day.
A request.
Are you accepting a request?
Oh, there's quite a few there. Mikazuki Mune Chika. Oh, wait, I've already got this.
You've already fulfilled the requirements.
Take this. Endure. Oh, wow, that's a good... I could put endure on anything? I mean, I'll take it. Glasses wipe. Bring me a glasses wipe.
Marvelous.
Who the hell... Glasses, an object that makes you feel infinitely more intelligent when you don them. There's even an item that helps maintain the pristine quality of the lenses. I believe it is called the glasses wipe. While such an item is not necessary for those who do not wear glasses, it is essential for those who must. Yeah, I would love to get my hands on this glasses wipe. Would you bring one to me?
By all means.
Well, it can't be any of our friends, I don't think. Does any of them wear glasses, like, fashionably? I don't know. No? Maybe Mitsudu, secretly.
The look in your eyes. It's strong, fierce. A far cry from how you looked the day we first met.
Ooh, new update. Or new voice stuff. Sengoku era helm. I wonder who I have to talk to. For this request, I would like you to bring me a certain headgear. More specifically, this headgear is a helm that has existed since ancient times. Since this is an item rich with history, I expect that it will provide the wearer with quality defense. I believe you may be acquainted with someone who cherishes one such helm deeply.
By all means.
There's no way I'm getting them to take it off. Bring sushi.
If I may say so.
Ever since the time we went around sampling your world's culinary delights, my interest in food has been piqued. In my quest for more delicacies, I came across information about the sushi. I learned that it is eaten during festivals and often referred to the gods, often offered to the gods at their shrines. This sushi must taste divine, especially if it is the god's favorite food. I wish to have a bite myself.
By all means.
And the 7th
I will
document.
await a report of success.
I don't know where to get sushi, but we'll figure it out. Deepening your bonds, bolster. Okay, nothing there. Okay, we're down with
Very well.
Elizabeth. Let me just check the map quick. Oh, can we not get the helm today? There's no exclamation. That's surprising. All right, I'm gonna look around. Actually, there isn't an exclamation for half the requests, like the music one. So I'm still gonna have to check. And that Aragaki guy died at the gang spot, right? Sometimes I'll aimlessly wander around there, but I should quit doing that. Yeah. Man, wasn't that typhoon nuts? If it was a disaster movie, I'd be all for seeing those destructive winds. I'd rather not experience that in person. Yeah. A GeckoCon student was killed, huh? So those gangs at that spot are capable of murder. That's dangerous, being at a station attendant here. Yeah? See how the gangs feel about this. One of those gecko dudes. Yeah, Aragaki. I heard he got into some kind of accident and died. I heard it happened here, too. I don't care much what goes on around here, but thinking about this being the place where he was killed really creeps me out. Hey, you guys should probably stop hanging out here. Yo, this had nothing to do with us, got it? We weren't even here. I know how it looks to guys like you on the outside. But I don't give a shit about people who, if they just stay out of our face. Sure. We already know it wasn't you. Okay. Hold up. What? I tried to put... They mentioned Elizabeth. What? I just came here for a card. Hey, you there. What's that sullen look on your face? Did something bad happen? I can't go to the log right now. A boy your age should be happy and carefree. What you need is a good meal and some rest, and you'll feel better. Here. Oh, sushi. Inari sushi. Oh, you have to be optimistic. Your generation is Japan's future. Cheer up. Right. When she was talking about sushi, she said they were often offered to the gods. Oh, that makes sense. I just did it on accident. Wow. All right, we're doing endure. Bam. There's actually a request for that too. I have to put endure on something. Siegfried? Those people just who just stare at you are frightening me. But it's okay. I'll order the chili garlic fries and make a cross. It drives them away, or so I hear. Oh. I wonder how long my money will last. I'll eventually have to get another job for my wife and daughter, huh? But I can't seem to make the effort. I'm so burned out after what happened. I relate to this guy more than anyone. Like, oof. Put in effort and then you get fired and you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't care. I'm done. All right. Okay, it looks like I missed these. I guess the 4th was Sunday, so yeah, that makes sense. I gotta go up to here and get this. And then I think we're gonna go pray. No, wait, we got stuff to turn in. Let me check the school. Faculty office? Can't get through this. Yeah, this is probably gonna lead to it.
What?
Yes, Yuki. Do you have a question about my lecture? Yes, what are you staring at? Is it my helm? Could that be it?
Great!
Is this really happening? Boy, oh boy, that's one discerning eye you've got there, kid. Isn't this helm great? It is, isn't it? It's a historic masterpiece Masamune had since he was young. Okay. Keeps going on and on. Sniffle. So Masamune gave this helm to his vassal before he departed. Such generosity. It's as if he foresaw his fate. Sob.
And so?
And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I could give you something else from my personal collection, though. One with no connection to Masamune, if you still want one. Yeah, you do, right? Come see me again and I'll let you have it. Enjoyed the tales. Have a deeper understanding of history. Wow. Thank you. If I come back to speak with him another day, I might get my very own helm. Okay. This is going to be an ongoing thing then. That's fine. For now, let's turn this in.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results.
Sushi. So this is sushi. It's made into such a tantalizing shape.
Is that true?
I see. This is called nari sushi, a festive food enjoyed by the people. I am sure it is stuffed with joy and happiness.
You have my thanks.
I shall taste it later and sink my teeth into all that joy. Please take this. Wait, is that different? That looks different.
Very well then.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I do have a new base model.
Really,
Okay.
you've come at a good time. There are some new items you can create.
Unholy wooden doll. Black frostite. Uh-oh. Oh, these all require pretty crazy stuff. All at attack damage up? What?
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows.
Someone
Give
needs
them
to
a
wear
go,
that.
Will you?
Someone needs that. Hell's muffler. Okay, so I need to make a hell biker. Definitely. Eye of Wadjet. I wonder if that will be raw. Is it raw? Ooh, I don't... Osiris? Someone. We have to make someone related to Egyptian mythology to get that one. I would like a soul chain because it sounds like when the wearer is on the... Oh no, soul chain is
Officer
different.
Kurosawa
Soul
and I
shift
go
seems
way
different.
Back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
I'm making this. Faster overheat recovery. Right now, it's 1 turn, so it's got to be just don't overheat, right? Oh,
Here
man.
you go. Thanks for waiting.
5th number? Okay, physical medium, that's good. Dark evasion high. I don't know who... For Amada? Oh, yeah. Man, these are all pretty damn good. Random ailment high with those stats? Damn. Alright, well, for now, I'm not gonna do anything. This actually seems like a terrible sword. Oh, changes attack affinity to light. Yeah. I guess it's not
I'm sure
terrible.
this will prove to be useful.
We need to put this on someone, don't we? Yeah, I don't remember who, but this would bypass the need to fuse a specific persona with Regenerate 3. I have to buy this. I have to.
Did that catch? All right, I'll trade you for this.
Survival trick? Oh, that's just the good version of Endure Light, Endure Dark. Yeah, Soul Shift. Ally recovers SP when shifted to. So, if you put that on me, when I shift to someone, is it better? Do they get SP? Is that how that works? Yeah, I think the way it's worded, I would assume so. All right.
I'm sure this will prove to be useful.
Snuff Soul. Meggy Dolan Gem. Ooh. Okay, we got a lot of new stuff, but... Oh.
How many? Did that catch? We have a deal.
You can trade black quartz for silver quartz. That's a good upgrade. We need silver quartz for a lot of stuff,
Is
so...
that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
I will look at the rest later. That took long enough. I guess. Honestly, oh, right, we got that back. Oh. Wait, where'd it go? Is it on her feet? Ah, yeah, it's on her feet. Yeah. I don't care that that's only 40 evasion. I think it's worth it. Okay. Now we can go pray at the shrine because we have nothing else to do. That's monetary. Have we ever? Yeah, we've done this once. Yukari, Fuka, and Chihiro definitely need points, like 100%. I'm gonna do Fuka first because she's 7. Yep. Divine message, blessing to the believer. Okay, good. You'll have fair luck. Money may also be on your future. Okay. Oh, I got 1,000 yen. Sure.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
Second half.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Well, I will certainly be waiting on that one. Okay, I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. Oh, here we go.
You look half dead. What are you doing out here?
When Mom died, protecting me, no one believed the truth. To this day, they say she died in an accident that didn't even happen. That's why I wanted to clear the record. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died in some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And now, I'm going to be left behind. Just like always.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. But you still have your life. I'm not here to bring you back. You can waste away here if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
Ooh.
I know that. I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself. I needed something to hate. To keep myself going. I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away. All right. I'm not running away. I'm not running away anymore. I swear it. Aragaki-san, I'll see this through to the end.
Hell yeah, I knew it. This was going to happen. Ooh. The resolution in his heart has awakened a new persona. The hell? Nemesis has given rise to Kala Nemi. I've never heard of that before. Divine Intervention revives party. Fully restores HP and will reflect 1 attack. Holy shit. That is a good one.
Goodbye, Mom. I'll be okay now.
That is a really good one.
It's already been a day.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Sonata-san?
He said to leave Amada-kun alone, but maybe we should look for him.
What do you think?
I have this out-of-body experience where I get to see things, so give him time.
So you agree with Akihiko, then?
I can't just sit here. I'm going right now to... Amada-kun! Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were? Amada, will you continue to fight? Yes. I'm done running away.
That okay with you?
Positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Jeez, don't scare us like that, okay?
All right. I'll go and talk to the chairman. You should get some rest.
Okay.
Ooh, he sounds different. He sounds resolved. I like how they're handling Akihiko and him having this, like, I don't know, extended attitude shift after Shinji, you know? Obviously you couldn't just go back to normal. Not after that, not for a while at least. But I don't know. Even the VAs seemed more resolved, you know?
Hey, not bad.
He's a lot tougher than I thought, dude. I'd be so depressed for like 3 whole days maybe, or even a week. He bounced back in just 1 day. Jeez, that kid's nuts. Yeah.
All right.
It seems I appraised him accurately. He has the soul of a warrior. I admire his fortitude.
Is that...
I have confirmed the metamorphosis of those of 2 persona, most likely the result of Aragaki-san's death. There may be more changes to come, so I will remain in observation mode. Wait, you already know about his... Huh. All eyes are now on the cultural anthropologists who predicted the recovery of apathy syndrome victims. So far, all of their hypotheses have been proven correct. Many are happy to finally have some concrete information about the condition. One of the anthropologists is now trying to pin down a date for when the next victims will appear. There are still so many lost right now, though. Or apathy victims.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry about what happened. You could have told me no, but you let me come back. I'll make it up to everyone, to Aragaki-san too. What day was this? Oh, right. That is so far away. Okay. Yeah, no one's probably gonna do an event here. Nothing there. Nothing there either. So we're gonna read the plant book for sure. Oh boy. Wait, your last fortune meant... No, that was Pharos that mentioned a poisonous flower among... I guess that was Ken because he led to Shinjiro's death by luring him into the alley? What did you tell me last time? I don't remember. I think it was something about Chidori. There's a change within you. Well, allow me to provide you with a new fortune befitting of that. Oh, safety fortune. Now tell me, what shall it be? The hell is a safety fortune? Seems you won't be entering the tower tonight. Please return another day for your fortune. What? Whoa. How do you know about the tower? She's good. Let's begin. A light has disappeared. The shadow grows darker. But the lost lights will live on in a strong new light. You've reached a turning point. The light has begun to challenge the shadow. Your time is coming. Soon. What the... Time is coming?
Go have a look for yourself.
You're a curious one. Take a look. Veggie Oh, more. And now I definitely have to have 2 of these to read. Okay. So we're not going to Tartarus tonight, huh? Oh, it's probably because Pharos has to come out and be like, ha, another one's dead. Such a weirdo. Alright, there were no updates. So this increases the yield. I don't know what that's gonna do. It just says devoted by devoted. We'll do this one. Veggie farm stamp. It looks like a game that simulates raising crops. Plants don't need love, they need appropriate amounts of nutrients and water. A knowledgeable seeming dwarf is giving a lecture on agriculture. Men should follow their instruction and adjust the water and fertilizer. I was able to produce a bountiful harvest. I feel like I learned something tangible about growing vegetables. How much? How much is it increased by? It's gotten late, I'll head back to my room.
Hi.
Hi.
It's pretty chilly tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You look a little tired. Did something happen?
I lost a friend.
Oh, you did? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, I thought that was as normal as the changing of the seasons. But now, I understand why people mourn.
Wait, you do? Interesting.
For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've been remembering things more clearly. You recall the end I've spoken of? Some were calling it the fall as well. It's drawing closer each night. Can't you feel it? You and I are like kindred spirits. So, I wonder why I'm the only one who remembers. This is tearing me up. Could it be that you can't accept me for who I am?
What? Hold on. You and I are like kindred spirits. So why am I the only one who remembered? What? What? He's smiling sadly. I sense a bond. I forgot I had auto one. 8? Oh god.
I'm sorry if I wasn't making any sense today. Maybe it's the change of season, but we're still friends. That will never change. Well, I'll be going for now. Good night.
Oh boy. I don't know what to... What do you mean, remember? I can hear people talking.
Hey!
Midterms start next week, or next Tuesday. Math is killing me. The sine, cosine, tangent.
Yep.
Sine, cosine, tangent. The sine, cosmos, cosmos, sin, tan, sin, cos, sin, cos, sin, sin. What? What the heck? What kind of spell are you chanting? Midterms start next Tuesday. I think she's a lost cause now. She's gone.
Time to start class.
Exams start next Tuesday, but I'd rather spend the time doing experiments. The precise moment when 2 chemical agents come in contact. It's so exciting. What? I'm sure you all find experiments more exciting than just sitting in a chair listening to me talk, right? Well, complaining about it won't do anything for us. All right, here's a question to get you motivated.
Then?
How about you, Yuki? Your turn to answer my question today. Which hormone is the one in your brain that provides a sense of achievement? Achievement? Dopamine? Histamine? It's dopamine. Yeah, I can understand how people... less people got this wrong, and it's not in the log. They never discussed the actual term. More people got tetractus? I think that they got that wrong, despite him mentioning it. I think people don't like to listen to Edogawa.
Correct.
Oh, well, yes, that's correct. Dopamine's an important hormone that gives us a sense of accomplishment, joy, and excitement, which drives to motivate us. Or everyone quit that after Shinji died. I don't doubt some people literally put the game down after that. However, if it's overproduced repeatedly, that can lead to addiction. It's the same as other chemicals used in experiments and many things in life. Moderation is key. Make sure you remember that. Answer correctly. Everyone's looking at me with respect. I know quite a few people who, like, the second, like, a character dies in something, they're just like, nope, no, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. And it's like, how do you don't get through any movies? Nothing like that? That'd be rough. And no updates. Oh, here she goes. Sorry to ask so suddenly, but do you like chemistry? Yeah. Are you gonna say because you're a guy, probably? Chemistry's a fun subject. I look forward to every experiment. Oh. I'm neutral about it. I see. I hate it. I see. Oh, surprisingly normal. You didn't... Oh, I'm stuck in a loop. It's the first time I've talked to her where she hasn't been like, all guys seem to blah, 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 you know? All right, let's get another lecture. Well, not lecture, but... Oh, he seemed to have stepped out. Oh, let's see. And I averaged 2 hours of overtime. And now factor in the mean age. Add a little spice here, here, and here. According to my extrapolations of next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17 increase. Huh? Wait a second. If I round up, then I actually get 5.17. What? Well, in any case, this is one beautiful equation.
Huh?
Ah, hello there, Yuki-kun. Did you overhear my calculations? You literally walked up to me. Isn't it my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. Even Masamune himself would be impressed. Oh, I guess Mr. Ono's been rubbing off on me.
And you are?
I assume you're here because you've discovered the beauty of math, right? Once you master its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Just calculate the probability from all sides and determine the precise collection totals, too. Then if you calculate how much of your winnings you ought to save, you'll always make a profit. Not that I've ever bought a ticket. Listen to the secret behind falling in love with math. Literally falling in love with math. So this is a good little no time wasted way to get academics if I hadn't got 6 yet. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. I gave up. Okay, we'll check another day. Probably gonna have to come back and talk to like multiple teachers. Well, these two are updated. What's more important to you, soccer or me? A question like that. She must be unhappy with me. But why? Is she really... That guy is just the type to take a question like that seriously. I was just testing him, though. But I think you'd do fine in a situation like that. It's a trick we use to get the guy closer to us. Yeah. Hate that trick. Those are called, well... Those are usually ultimatums. And I immediately just like... Nah, I'm out. Anything else? Nope. Wow, there is nothing to do. Also, I've duplicated every card. Like, almost all my cards I have 2 of. That's ridiculous. We did Fuka. Let's do Yukari. I don't think we have any points with her. I think... I don't even know if this is going to be enough. Yeah, I really wish you'd say it'll grow stronger soon or not. Okay. Well, we're definitely making it to midterms this week because we can't... There's no bonds.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hello. Hi. Crops are ready. Okay. Glass is white. Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense then. You need something to wipe off your glasses. I do have something, of course, but you don't wear glasses. Well, if you're looking for a wipe for glasses, I have a spare. Hang on. Goodbye.
Great.
Here. It looks dingy, but it works very well, in fact. Thank you. Oh, and here's a little something extra. Gag glasses? It's the secret item I was thinking of surprising Aragaki-kun with the next time I saw him. Surely this would get that stoic face of his to break into laughter. Or well, that was the plan. Why don't you take it? I'd be happy if you could put it to good use. Oh boy. I believe Kirijo-kun told you all about the tragedy that befell Amada-kun's family. It happened after defeating the irregular shadow, after the dawn of the dark hour. Amada-kun probably didn't have any idea what was happening at the time. Amada-kun and Aragaki-kun. I knew what was going on between them, but I never expected it to turn into such a horrible tragedy. That's exactly how I felt. We shall pray for Aragaki-kun's happiness in the next world. I knew, well, I didn't know the details, but I knew something was going on.
Excuse me.
And I never once thought it was going to turn out like that. Koromaru-san says that he's in good spirits. If anything, he seems to greatly respect Aragaki-san. Yeah. Can't talk to him right now. He gave his life to save another. How noble. I'd like to think that I could do the same if it came down to it. How about you? That's not... Sure, why not? That's kind of dismissive a little bit. Just like, yeah, sure, why not? I don't like that one. That's an interesting response, though I suppose quite admirable as well. Even she's like, He was with us just a short while. I can't believe we won't ever see him again. I knew there was always this risk, but... Sorry, I think I'm a little shaken up. I can't think straight. I know. I said my prayers, so I'll be okay. Grieving over a death and just feeling down are two completely different emotions. So yeah, I'm okay.
Give me a break.
Man, he's adult. Nothing lasts forever, huh? Shinji was satisfied. He got out while he was ahead. Let him rest in peace. We should be focusing on what we need to do now. There's less than a week until midterms. Yeah.
Nah.
I know. I should be studying, but I just can't concentrate. I lost so much, man. Why Aragaki-san?
Hey.
If it was gonna be anyone, he was the one ready. There is no way I can study right now. Not when a close friend just died. I just can't forget about it and move on. I just can't do that. Yeah, I don't even think Mitsuru would heckle you for that. I don't know if I'm using the right word there. Nothing interesting. Okay. I think that's everyone. There should not be anyone up here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Large. Oh, we get 5 now normally, and then we got 2 large out of it. Awesome. Yeah. Plant more. I can't justify anything but SP plants. I just can't. Anything hiding up here? There's never anything here. Oh, right. Glasses wipes. I was like, what's going on there? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, I guess we're gonna go on the site then. Right. Ah, you're just a mumbler.
Good day.
Oh, is there something I can assist you with?
Are you accepting a request?
You want that?
Wonderful.
Seems you've completed it. So this must be the sort of thing one would use to clean a pair of glasses. Fine microfibers, maximum flexibility and absorbency, and an ideal size. It's utterly perfect.
Of course.
I see. It wasn't just any old rag after all. You brought something else with you. May I see that as well? I knew it. I gave her the gag glasses.
My.
What elegance. Though resemblant of my master, this does leave a different impression.
Then, let us be off.
Well, what do you think? The mustache makes my nose itch a fair bit, though. Uh-oh. No, that's unrelated. Not only does it give a semblance of intelligence, but also one of harmony as well. What a splendid item. Please take this. Thank you. It's like, maybe that's why, but it's not. It's not. The top of my nose itches all the time, not the bottom.
Very well.
Right. Oh, we have to go into the club. Can I take a look now? Okay, I want to see what this is. That's ailments. Prevents unfavorable events, such as the Reaper appearing. Why would you... I want the Reaper to appear. Speaking of that, when I was grinding between the last Tartarus episode, I entered a dark area, you know, where it's dark. and I ran through it, and the Reaper appeared like really quickly. And then I went up to the next floor, and there was like a tiny little cutscene. Well, not really cutscene, but like it just showed the Reaper was following me, so he kept following me up the floors. I thought that was pretty cool. Then again, I didn't show it, so I forgot to even mention it until now. But that one. My lovely veggie garden blog. It looks like it's about home gardening. The blogger seems to have expressed their love by writing entirely in baby talk. Hello, have you ever seen a tomato this shiny? It's so pretty, and it's very rare. Wait, why not rare? Did you know golden tomato sprouts are only available at certain flower shops? Oh god, that's so hard to do. You can find some at Rafaja Flower Shop over at Port Iwind Station. Yay! That was, whew. Looks like a new vegetable seedlings are available. Okay. What do those do? I might just look up what they do and see if they're worth even planting, though. Because I don't want to waste my time, because we won't find out for weeks, so. We know soul spinach is SP, and that's just too good. Yep, Junpei.
So,
no one's talking about Aragaki-san anymore. Now that we have exams. Those people just worry about their own problems, huh? It's kind of sad, don't you think? Yeah, that's life, though. Can't just sit and talk about it all the time. You just can't. It's not even healthy. I'd consider that unhealthy. All right, no one here. Okay, I decided to. Yeah, we have a new golden tomato sprout. Oh, that looks weird. They grow to be very very yum. I'm sorry. I see. You made the blog. I decided to look these up to see if they're worth planting. They take a little longer than soul spinach, but they give you 30 SP just like soul spinach. And like I can't even get the tomatoes. The normal tomatoes give you 100 HP, and apparently these give you 100 HP and 30 SP. So they're literally just better.
Please?
Take a little longer to make though, but I have some people to garden with still, I think, so I might as well. All right, no new updates yet. Oh, we got you. I'm getting shut out on the case of the GeckoCon student. There weren't any eyewitnesses. No one heard so much as a scream. It's like nothing ever happened. Or at least no one will admit to knowing anything. They just brush it off as a tragic case of juvenile crime. But I think it goes deeper. She is so smart. Oh my god, I paused and I didn't even see it. I can grab it, but I can't win. This can't be a coincidence. Oh, that's all you had to say? Oh. I heard when you buy takoyaki from Octotopia and share it with your loved one, you'll break up. So how's your relationship going? Oh, damn. RIP. Wait, who did I buy that with? Wait, I went to the Culture Festival with Chihiro. Yeah, that explains everything. Okay. No one to hang out with. I didn't go to the... Oh, wait, I have to go to the office. I forgot to go to the office. And then we have to pray for Chihiro, of all people. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. The main ingredients are D-glucose, erythritol, saccharin, sodium. These are all sweeteners. Oh, Yuki.
1 moment, please.
Take a look at this. Oh. I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with a supplement. It says here that this will boost your brain power. I don't know how they could make such an outlandish claim with these ingredients. See for yourself. The active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists an omega-3 fatty acid called DHA. But that means there's only trace amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
Take this.
Go ahead and take it if you want. Though, the best it'll do is be a placebo. The food they serve at Wakatsu has better benefits than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing, though. Speaking of DHA, did you know that the full term for it is docosahexaenoic acid? You see, it's... I learned about it. Thank you for that. Doesn't seem to be returning. What the hell's he doing? Alright, well, now we can go pray. I wonder if Yuko's not ready either. We didn't get many points with her. I don't know. Treasure. Maybe, I mean, if I have free time, I might as well pray for her too after. Okay. Yeah, another 1,000 yen. When am I gonna get 100,000 yen out of that?
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. Midterms are starting next week. To be honest, I'm not sure how productive anyone will be trying to study on their own. With that aside, try to do your best to study as well. Don't push yourself. Oh, that's why no one's available for nonsense. Right. Okay, no one has updates there. And we have that. I want to do that simply because. I know I don't really need the academics, but... Then again, like, what else would I even... Oh, wait, you're available, aren't you? I'm going to do that, and then we're going to reload and hang out with him, I think. But I need to see there. You know what? Let's just do it now. Oh, wait. Today's exchange rate. The current yen is 114.30 to the dollar. The yen has gone up or down by 22.22 since last time. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this and reload. The air feels kind of heavy. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. You look like you have something to say. Do you need something? Let's study. No, right. Exams are coming up soon. Time marches on without a care in the world, huh? An invitation to study from Yuki is uncommon. Let's take him up on the offer.
Akihiko, regarding mathematical proofs, how would you approach this one?
Trigonometry, huh? This is a fun one. I'd say using the law of cosines here would be the quickest. First, you need to set up an equation. Then, since A and C are prime numbers, you can rearrange it like this and... done.
Ah, c'est magnifique! A brilliant method.
I thought these kinds of problems were easy for you. Were you just testing me?
I didn't mean anything by it. True, I did have in mind a number of ways to solve this, but I found myself wondering about your thought process. I have to say, your speed and accuracy were impressive.
Then I'll test you on the next one. Let's race and see who can solve it quicker.
The two of them are taking their studies seriously. I should try to focus as well. No.
Oh, it's been quite some time already. We should remember to take breaks.
You've got a point. Focusing for too long has diminishing returns. Let's rest for a bit.
Well then, why don't we resume in 20 minutes? You can spend your time however you'd like until then.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't gotten any running in today. Guess I'll head out for a refresher.
You're leaving the building? You do understand we only have 20 minutes, correct?
Even a short workout's a nice change of pace. What were you guys planning on doing?
I was thinking of making some tea. What about you?
Doodle in my notebook. A short workout.
You hear that, Mitsuru? Looks like he and I are on the same page.
I'm well aware that exercise is good for the brain. What I'm worried about is your lack of restraint. Every time you run, you push yourself to the limit. I would hardly call that a refresher.
Yeah, I know I tend to go a little overboard. Sometimes, I guess. Fine, I won't go for a run. Guess I'll just do a few stretches.
After the break, we got back to studying. The subtle tension in the air helped me stay on track. Oof, that definitely felt.
I appreciate you inviting us today. You wanted to help take our minds off of recent events, didn't you?
Definitely felt like that. Like that directly. Like we're trying, but you could tell they're distracted.
Did you think we didn't notice? You know, it's usually the senpai's role to do these kinds of things. But we decided to take you up on it.
Thanks to this, Akihiko and I were able to get back on our feet. You can expect we'll return the favor in kind.
Yeah. Well, I'll push you as far as your brain can go. Your exams won't know what hit them.
For now, let's call it a day. Make sure to get your rest, both of you.
That was good. I like that. There's just so much like realism in the way they're writing this outside of the Tartarus part. All right, we have to reload for Mutatsu. I guess we have to keep going through here, but good morning. Have you noticed, Yuki? Normally after a successful operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases decreases. However, this time it's the opposite. Okay, I'm not crazy. Everyone else is like, yeah, it's getting better. No, it's not. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
If that's indeed the case, then we'll put it to rest with the next battle. In any event, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to shift into a completely different mindset after we take it out.
That's all for today.
Did you write that down? You better hurry up. I'm about to erase it. Still writing? Hurry up. What have you been doing this whole time? Texting or something? Exams start next Tuesday. There's no time to waste. Let's just move on to the next problem. Feeling sleepy. Stay awake.
I'm moving on now.
Did you write that down? Okay, that was more than enough. I'm gonna erase it now. Really, I'm gonna do it. Oh, and I heard that one of you has been counting how many times I say, did you write that down? How about focusing on your notes? My favorite thing to do, that I don't know, that completely unrelated, but I also count random things that people do sometimes when it's noticeably repetitive. And my favorite is when I hear any streamer say, here's my question, or something similar to that. I don't know the phrase without actually watching an episode or anything, but I've watched so many people who's like, can I ask you a question? Or here's my question. And they just say it so often. It's like, okay, just go into it. I do it too though, so it's not any better. But like when I hear it, I'm like, oh God, I need to not do that because it bothers me. And if it bothers me, then I don't want to be a hypocrite. All right, I know we just did that whole morning thing, but we're going to actually do this now. Do I have a tower on me? I should. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually do this, and I'll just skip the morning. Oh, you. He seems to be drinking by himself. Yeah. What a strange kid. I don't know.
I was just thinking you might show up, and here you are. Hey, don't get the wrong idea, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what's the deal with your hair, kid? Doesn't it get in your eyes? Is that the style nowadays? My son kept his hair long, too. You should cut it. No, better yet, shave it all off. Give the bald look a try.
Yeah, that might look cool.
You got a good attitude, kid. You do get what I'm saying, don't you? I'm not talking about fashion here, you know. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. Oh, sure, you're young and good-looking now, but just you wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog's. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. One day in the future, you'll see your mug in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future. Just don't expect nothing. Simple, huh? That way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid, so why bother with it now? Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss. You'll need a hat for the winter, but I say go for it. I'll spot you money for a shave and some clippers if you're short.
I relate to this. I saw through his harsh words and felt his kindness. I understand him a little better now. Hey, I'm gonna have to shave in a few years, that's for sure. It's already thinning, so.
What, is all my talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home and rest in your own bed.
Fine. I'm pretty sure we got full points for that. I said goodbye and went back to the dorm, and now I'm gonna skip the morning. All right.
Affirmative.
It is rational for students to concentrate on their exams rather than Aragaki-san. However, for some unknown reason, I question the value of thinking like that. But they didn't actually know him. You could still be sad about a student dying, but they didn't know him at all. He didn't even come to school. I can't hold it against half of them. More than half, actually. But you should still, I don't know. There's been people that it's happened to. It's happened to me before, where I've been in those kids' position where someone in my school did, but I didn't know them at all. And I still felt sad. But it's not the same. It's just not the same. No updates. None at all. Oh, been a while. There's this friend I've had since we were in short pants. He's a great singer. He said, when you die, I'll sing you a song at your funeral. It was real nice of him. Him and me, we go way back. My friend told me when he dies that I need to get on stage and play Freebird. And he's also wants a Viking funeral, so he wants to be pushed out to sea and then shot the arrow at the boat. He's
Good day.
He's got an interesting
Here
idea.
are my requests.
And he told me about this when we were...
Very well, then.
I think it was middle school. So he's had a very interesting view his whole life. I think he still feels the same about it. All right, is this the... No, wrong side. Serrano seems to have stepped out again.
Good grief.
Oh, you're still a teacher? Did Miss Toriumi go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on composition, what's with the syntax? And these weird symbols on the side. Is this some kind of face? Won't she ever grow up?
What do you want?
Want to see a picture? Yuki, why didn't you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world. So, what do you want? Miss Toriumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind.
Good grief.
Having a teacher like her is in charge of your class must be a severe impediment to your pursuit of education. You'll never guess what she said during the teachers' conference the other day. I feel as if I think what you were saying isn't wrong. What's with that? I can't make heads or tails of syntax that tortured. Because of that, the teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I?
Understood.
Now listen to me carefully. To begin with, proper grammar is... Sir, after what you stayed silent about Fuka being stuck in a school, I'm not a fan of you. I decided to give up for the day. Okay. Not a good teacher. I thought he'd be fired. All right. Turns out he's actually available for once, so we're going to hang out with Hayase.
Yo.
Oh, it's you. You look hungry. Or maybe it's just me. We're going out to eat again.
All right.
Great, then let's eat. We haven't talked to him in a while, but he did talk about his, he gets free food at all the restaurants, and he has a bunch of siblings. Oh, but I'm kind of in a hurry today, so let's just get some takoyaki.
All right, just one more.
What are you doing?
Oh, eating fast is kind of my thing. If you don't eat quick at my place, my siblings will pick everything clean. Don't worry, your food's safe. Take your time. Oh, that was almost a personal best for me. Oh, get this. I've got a race lined up at another school. A coach from a big-time athletic college is gonna be there. Know what that means? If I do well enough, I might score a scholarship.
That'd be amazing.
Right? Then I could keep doing track. I had pretty much given up on going to college. We just don't have that kind of money. And I heard about the chance for a scholarship, so you can imagine why I jumped on it, right? I'm gonna win this thing and go to college. And maybe this will make my mom's life a little easier.
I bet it would.
Yeah, you're right. It's a relief to hear you say that. I always think how different things would be if my dad were still alive. If he were here, my siblings wouldn't have to worry about whether or not they'd get to eat every day. Well, complaining won't accomplish anything. I'm just gonna have to try for that scholarship.
He's seriously thinking about his future. He's opened up to me. We're getting closer. Everyone's got such tragic family life in this game.
Shoot! The sale on chicken is almost over, and it's my turn to cook tonight. I'll catch you later.
That one's quite relatable, though. I get that one. I decided to go back home.
Oh, welcome back.
Next full moon will be our last operation, huh? It's kind of surreal. I highly doubt it. Wait, I have to stop getting distracted. Exams are next week. So hard to focus. I highly doubt it for multiple reasons. I mean, one, you guys have a social link I haven't even started. just beat the last persona and then, or the last shadow, and then suddenly nothing. Just game over.
Suggestion.
I have confirmed that everyone's spirits are low due to Aragaki-san's incident. If this persists, the outlook for our next mission will be poor. We must forge ahead. Nothing interesting. Okay. Fuka, you want to study? Hold on. And that is ready. Oh no, what? No, this is happening. Never mind. Akihiko. Oh boy. Can I... Now only memories remain. Okay. Oh boy, they're updated. She worries too much. I'm just interested in fortune telling, that's all. Why does she have to act like that? I'm just trying to get as many fortunes as possible. It's just sound daily planning, you know? I told her she's getting obsessed with fortune telling, but she doesn't seem to listen to me. I won't give up on her, though. I'm her friend. She needs my help, especially at times like this. You're a good friend. Yeah. That addict indeed. She's addicted to fortune telling. All right, that is the only update there. Let me just look up as we go up. No, we're good. And I'm actually gonna save in front of him. And then we're gonna go hang out with Fuka quick, because this is the one we're keeping.
Oh.
Good timing. I was just about to invite Yukari-chan and Junpei-kun to study. So I was wondering if you'd like to join. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really? Thanks. I'll go get ask the others.
I'm glad everyone showed up for this. I probably wouldn't have been able to concentrate on my own.
Yeah, it hasn't been very long. Thanks for inviting me. I think this will be a big help for me too.
We've got to keep going. It's the only thing we can do.
You're right.
Yeah, Amada-kun and Sonata-senpai have been trying to move on too.
I don't mean to be a busybody, but if there's anything you need help with, please let me know. I am the one who suggested this study session after all.
Fuka, you don't need to worry about a thing, okay?
Sorry, it's just... I always admired things like this. You know, everyone meeting up to study together. I always thought it would be nice to stop by a restaurant on our way home and help each other out.
I can make that wish come true. Let's see, what should you help me with first?
Wait. I don't know if it's supposed to go both ways and make sense to what? I'm just gonna say I'd like some help too.
Give me just a moment. So, Junpei-kun, you need help with physics first? I'm glad I came to the storm. Even after a terrible tragedy, you guys helped me remember how to smile.
I'm glad you came here too, Fuka. Oh, right! Could you help me with this part?
Sure. This one's difficult. Let's see.
Let's work it out together.
It's a toughie, isn't it? But yeah, more heads are better than one for sure.
By helping each other out, I think I was able to study more effectively. Also, she's not throwing Junpei under the bus here. That's good. Usually she'd be like, yeah, although Junpei wouldn't be very helpful.
I was in the zone. I guess that really did help me take my mind off of things.
It's nice to know that we're not alone.
I'd be fine on my own. Go team second year.
I like the sound of that. Go team second year. Woo!
What are you doing? This is embarrassing.
Woo!
Guess we'll just keep giving it our all. It's the least we can do to take some weight off our senpais.
Okay, I think it's about time we call it a night. Thanks for the help, guys.
I really like that.
Woo! Good night.
Oh, good night. I forgot I cut out that line halfway. All right, I need to reload and do the Akihiko one, though. I just wanted to see that.
All right.
Oh, I'm closing and reloading. I think if we went with Adagawa just now, we would have been there for a while.
Go.
So, it was faster. Ah, there you are. I actually finished my shopping already. You have some time now? I want your help for something. Yeah?
I owe you one.
Thanks. Well, then let's head back to the dorm together. Ah, crap, I forgot to buy eggs. Sorry, but could you go back first and make sure no one uses the kitchen? I'll meet you there in a bit. Don't worry, I won't keep you waiting long. I'm quicker on my feet than you are, you know. Looks like he's not here yet.
Sorry I'm late. I ran into some unexpected trouble. All right, here goes. Back me up, would you? I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help? I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
You're making a lot.
You think so? I just thought more would be better than less. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first? I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth. Wait, we put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
I have no idea. Probably. Want me to do it? Do you know how to do it?
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you.
I hope we know what we're doing.
So that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder? Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh, I better go get the plates. All right, I think this will be enough.
Oh, check it out! Wow, look at all the pancakes! I knew something smelled good.
That is a lot.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
That is a lot.
Whoa, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san?
Thank you. I can't wait to have some. I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
Oh God.
The flavor brings a smile to my face.
Just say it.
Oh yeah?
What are you, the chairman?
I just got reminded of.
Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good.
I got reminded of a thing that just happened in Dark Cloud that involved the word pancakes, and it. I don't know if you're watching it. You're watching it. You know, but pancake party time. That's a little more kid friendly.
Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass. Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook. So I never really learned myself. Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
Yeah, this was necessary, and I'm glad that Akihiko's the one that I kind of wish this was main story, because that would have definitely like kept everyone's spirits a little higher in general. You planned this from the start.
Yeah, pretty much. They did things like this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face. Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents? My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving. But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
Sounds like you two were close.
Apparently. Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet. And she'd always be following me around. I don't really remember doing anything special for her. But I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal? If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
That's not true.
Maybe my sister would say that. But you know not everyone would cut me that much slack. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I'll help whenever you need it.
Thanks, I really appreciate that. I'll be counting on you next time. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean.
What's wrong?
Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today. There were even more of them this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in.
Ooh.
Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up. I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
What the? I finished cleaning with Sonata, then went back to my room. My charm went up. Kinda. Kind of surprised they skipped that part. We've been kind of like dealing with that. I guess there's really no point. They're just asshole delinquents that seem to have it out for them. So, okay, time to get started. Exams are coming up. Ready for today's lesson? Adonai Tetragrammaton. We've covered the time of magical growth and just about reached the modern age. And just as every art or science branches off into sub-studies as it progresses, magic began to subdividing around the 18th century. Some people preached as above morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, etc., etc. There was even the man who founded the modern psychology based on his research into hypnosis. This too is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. As a result of magical research flourishing, witch hunts grew more common. To avoid this, the practice went underground, to secret societies. I'm sure many of you have heard the names of at least some of these organizations. The Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Golden Dawn. Interestingly enough, many of these societies are still with us today. As for the forefathers of modern magic, they are simply too numerous to count. For instance, there's Eliphas Levi. Is it Levi? A man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. His literature, to which took a scientific approach, is still being published to this day. Madame Blavatsky was a renowned magician of the 19th century and the figurehead of Theosophy in her lifetime. Many magical societies stemmed from the Theosophical Society, which Blavatsky founded, with a few close associates. Franz Mesmer opened the path to psychology in his studies on life energy, and Rudolf Steiner, once a member of the Theosophical Society, founded Anthroposophy? I want to know how you pronounce that. I feel like I'm butchering every word here.
Anthroposophy.
Anthroposophy, which he called a spiritual science. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century's most well-known magician. And George Gurdjieff, a mystic who taught his many students the fourth way, also known as the work or the system. I can't pronounce like anything he says anymore. Each one of them is a living archive of esoteric knowledge. You still hearing me? Not frozen with fear, I trust. Let me to test you. Get it wrong and your sign will change. Adonai Tetragrammaton. Now to who pick? Yuki, answer as thou wilt. Who is the founder of Theosophy, a group that gave rise to many other magical societies? He said Helena. Yeah, Helena. That one I would have probably had to go back to the log to, just because I spent so much time trying to pronounce them. Yeah, I can see people getting that one wrong. All of these did kind of, he went into depth about all of them, and you might forget like which one was tied to which, but yeah.
Good.
Very good. Remember to still get blessed on your unlucky years, though. At any rate, the magical arts progressed even further with their practical use, thanks to the archiving and proliferation of these arts by the people we've covered today. Answer correctly. People love me. Why don't you ask Igus a question? Class is ended. No one to talk to. What are we doing today? Praying? Alright, this guy's the only update. I tried out that shooter for cell phones, but I couldn't get into it. It was too tough trying to dodge bullets on that tiny screen. Yeah, it just doesn't feel good. Oh well, I'll try something else. What are you gonna play next? So curious. It's probably a gacha game. It's what everyone does. Alright. Are you here? He stepped out. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Damn it, I did it again. When does Class 2F have their next lecture?
Listen.
Oh, Yuki-kun, what's up? Oh, I know. You brought me some cake, huh? I'm not a fan of Mont Blanc, but I like all the other kinds.
That reminds me.
I didn't mean to say that, but hey, you're just here just in time. I forgot to explain something in my last lecture, so I was just gonna go tell the class real quick. If I don't do it, I'm gonna get reprimanded. It's tough being a teacher. If I explain it to you right now, could you pass it on to everyone else? I will not. It doesn't have to be a detailed explanation or anything. Or do you want some watermelon the next time I have some left over? You bribing me? I can practically feel that old stickler, Akoda, glaring at me. Damn, I guess I'll have to do it myself. Well, I might as well practice giving a lecture to you. I mean, we've already established so you're not going to give the lecture in my place, right? Now listen to her. He doesn't seem to be returning. I decided to give up. Wait, I have a picture for you. Damn it. I don't think we're ever gonna... It's not happening. Oh, they're updated. There are no other updates besides those two there. What do I have left? Bastille, Null Poison, Multi-Target. I might want to make another one of Sharp Student. Growth 2. I'm going to go with Multi-Target Boost. Just because we'll probably move to the next set of Personas soon, and it might not have it on it, so might as well. You see that guy over there, right? Wait, you see that guy over there, right? You know, the one who's been following me? I don't know how to get rid of him, so I guess I'll just let him do whatever he's doing. Isn't she awesome? Maybe I'll just keep checking her out a little while longer. God, you guys are so terrible. So terrible, it's so interesting for no reason. All right. I don't know if Yuko was ready, so we're just going to Yuko. And hopefully, everyone will be ready. As soon as... Ooh, a lucky charm. Too bad it's a gift and I don't... Oh, 10,000. It's a gift and I don't ever need to use those.
I see you're back.
You're back. Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. Oh. There's just one shadow left. I'm starting to get fired up. We've come this far. We can't lose now. Let's train as much as we possibly can. You get 1 day. Let's make them proud. Yeah, we will, but you get 1 day. Yuki-kun, have you been studying for your exams? Sometimes I can't stop thinking about Aragaki-senpai, even though I know I shouldn't be dwelling on what happened. Right now, we just have to focus on our midterms.
How's work?
I realize it may be difficult given recent events, but have you been studying? No. I understand how you're feeling, but you must persevere. Unfortunately, life can be quite cruel sometimes, but we have to keep moving forward anyway. Well, good luck. I'm just naturally smart now, so I don't need it. Easily broken bones and fragile intestines. The risk is great for those who don't exercise. Oh, I'm screwed. More and more children today aren't getting the necessary amount of exercise. This concludes our special report on Health and Sports Day. Coming up next, the news. Okay.
I think...
Oops. Wrong one.
I think...
Okay. There we go. One more shadow left. A lot's happened, but the next one is the last. We finally made it. For us, there's nothing left except winning. Let's try to keep it together, all right? You want to go out, but yeah, you're ready. Yeah, that's definitely happening. No one upstairs. Okay, wait, who's not down here? Yukari Junpei. He's not in his room. Oh, she's studying. Okay, where the hell did Junpei go, though? Not hiding in here. Rare. He's not in his room, but he's not... That's not normal. Yeah, I didn't see him anywhere. Isn't he usually always somewhere? Interesting.
Hey!
You're here again. Drinking by himself. You really are an odd kid. Well, have a seat.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. You've been coming here a lot too, huh? You alright, kid? You know, financially, paying for the drinks here? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, I never gave much to my son.
I am rich. I'm not struggling. I have enough.
Do you now? I guess you kids have ways to make money these days. You're not doing anything illegal, though, are you, kid? Not that I care. By the way, let me ask you. Is there anything you want right now? And I mean something you can buy with money, not some crap like love or a sense of humor.
I've got both. No. Not in particular. Oh, we like that.
You've attained enlightenment at your age. Back when I was a young man, I never had enough money to buy the things I wanted. When you get to be my age, well, try thinking about it this way. You work to make money so you can have a better life. But to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it?
Yep.
Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension. It's 250 million yen. That's not even close to a lottery jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, huh, kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes.
I get you. His words are harsh, but I can feel his kindness. I understand him. I relate a little bit. I get it.
I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost.
I hear ya. He's just the real social link. He said goodbye. Went back to the dorm. All right, we have 2 days off. Oh, it's Sunday. Maybe I can hang out with Sun. Exams are coming up. Home shopping network. Sun, are you available? Go ahead. I don't know if he's very far along, but... So we have home shopping network, drinks, and updates. And I don't need to have a Sun persona on me. All right, who's here? Where were you last night? I have like zero motivation, man. I mean, I did try to study since exams are coming up, but I don't know. I just can't get over things that quickly. No, I hear ya.
By the way...
No, new outfits. I guess An will be taking exams for the first time. How do you think she'll do, Yuki-san? About the same as Junpei.
What?
Really? Would that even be possible? I mean, yeah, if she doesn't show up.
Way.
We have tomorrow off for Health and Sports Day, but since it's the day before midterms, I'll probably just be studying the whole day. Maybe I'll squeeze in a walk or something. It's not good to focus too much on only one thing. I hear ya. Alright, let's head out. Literally no updates today. Oh, you're only rank 2? Ah, you... cough, wheeze. Cough. Sorry. Pant. If you don't mind, please stay until I've caught my breath. Alright. Oh, I have a Sun on me anyway. I don't think it matters, but...
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's comforting to have someone with me. Why do I have to face this alone? Why am I the one? I can't run around like I did as a child anymore, because my legs and heart won't even let me. All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me?
This is an awkward social link after doing after the Shinjiro stuff. I don't know if he's gonna feel too good about anything I say here. I couldn't say.
Of course not. No one could. I don't even know. I mean, I understand the reason I'm dying, but what even is the meaning of it? There isn't any meaning to life that I can find, so perhaps I'm not missing all that much. I wish I could run away, but if my body were capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. Why? Why me? Please don't leave just yet. It's almost too much for me if I'm alone.
Oh, good one. Don't worry, you're not.
Right. I suppose I shouldn't. I can accept it. I'm feeling a little better now. Thank you.
The presence is comforting to him. I feel like our relationship is growing stronger. I'm not quite sure what the actual storyline for this is. We're just kind of here watching him slowly die? Is that...
It's starting to get dark. Don't worry, I'll be fine now. I hope I can see you again soon.
I have a feeling the rank 10, he's going to die. Based on what they're not afraid to do in this game, apparently. I parted ways with him and headed back to the dorm. That would be sad. Just hang out with him 10 times and at the end, he's dead. Greetings. The day after tomorrow, periodic examinations begin. How are your preparations progressing? Until recently, I had been reserving my energy for the final battle. However, according to Mitsuru-san, studying for exams is a crucial component in preparing for the future. Therefore, while I may be off to a late start, I will now initiate study mode. Is that a new feature? Okay, no updates there. I should probably see if I got those things right. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, 34, Hawk snoozed too much. He must be woken up with the ultimate technique, superconductive cyclone. That's the title? No, that can't be the title. On to today's news. That's a long title, if so. Wow. We got the only points available for that rank. I got everything right. All right, Agus wants to study. Oh.
So,
To be honest, I was planning to go to that spot today, but I decided not to. If I keep living in the past, I'll never be able to move forward. Yeah. Every time I come in here, Junpei's here too. He'll always tell me I'm taking a break too or something, but how much rest does this guy need? I mean, for it to be called a break, you have to actually do something else to take a break from it. We just happen to be taking our breaks at the same time, Sanada-san. He makes a good point. Okay. Mitsuru, what are you doing? You're not even down there? Oh, she's not in her room. Gari's busy. Where the hell did Mitsuru go? Oh, she's probably down there and I just didn't... Oh, wrong one. I'd already talked to her for the day. Yeah. What? I feel like I miss... Oh, God. I was trying to look for everyone and I'm like, wait, checklist. Who have I missed? Oh. All right, no more updates, and I'm going to do the usual. Save here. And then we're going to do Agus' study. Okay.
Excuse me.
I have heard that the high school students engage in a social event called a study group before exams. Such an activity may allow us to learn more about one another. Is this permissible? Yeah.
Yes.
Roger that. Allow me to retrieve my textbooks and other study materials.
I have detected a gaze upon us for an estimated 7 minutes now.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to watch. Was I bothering you?
This isn't a show? Wow. I can stare too. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. I was just curious what it's like to study for an exam. Is it alright if I study with you? If it isn't too much trouble, I mean.
My data states that elementary school does not feature regular examinations. Is this information inaccurate?
No, you're right. We don't really have tests that we need to study a whole week in advance for. Sorry, if you're not okay with it, I can just...
I mean, he's not going to be in elementary school forever. Come study with us.
Oh, thank you. I'll go get my workbooks now.
Next question. What is the term used to describe the property of having zero electrical resistance?
Oh, I know! Superconductivity!
Correct, Amada-san.
Go superconductives, cyclone.
Yeah, that's it! The Featherman technique! It's so cool! I mean, that's what I heard from a friend, anyway. Oh, sorry, Koromaru. I guess I was being a little loud. Let's get back to studying.
The dog tells you to be quiet. We all started taking our study seriously. I feel like I'm focusing better than usual. Wow, I could have got so many points.
It appears that Amada-san has entered a state of non-REM sleep. He is in a deep slumber. Sleeping here may cause his body temperature to decline sharply, risking illness. Shall we wake him?
Carry him to his room.
Understood. I wonder what kind of dreams Amada-san will have. Let's transport him carefully to prevent waking. I will accompany you on the way to his room.
Okay. That was it was a good one. Health and sports day. There is no school. Yeah, we gotta reload. Bam. I'm gonna make sure to see all of the studying. Actually, this was the... Well, there might be one tonight still, but... Nah. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Drinking by himself.
What?
Leave me alone. I don't think I...
No, it's you. Hey, can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it. I can't believe I let this happen. How pathetic. Oh. I'm in bad shape.
You okay?
I just told you I'm in bad shape, didn't I?
Fair.
Don't piss me off, kid. Making my headache worse. I'm not gonna waste my breath repeating myself. I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct. Reciting the Heart Sutra with a hangover is gonna be rough. Back in the day, all I needed was a cold shower and I'd be fine no matter how much I drank. I guess I'm getting old, huh? It's always in times like these, when it's hardest to be alone.
You live by yourself?
You act like you don't care about others, kid. But you sure can be nosy when you want to. I got all these gaudy rings on now, but I used to wear a wedding ring, you know? If you think about it, it's better to be alone. Less stress. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to go. My son took forever in there. Yeah, living alone is the way to achieve peace and serenity. Everything we see has form. No form has permanence. It's all in constant motion. Form has no self. Its true face is that of emptiness. And yet, form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. No two things in this world are the same. Well, to put it simply, no matter how hard you try to live your life right, someone else can always mess it up. Because form is emptiness, and emptiness is form.
Okay.
Maybe getting involved with you messed up my life a bit too.
Okay, these are absolutely drunk ramblings. Contrary to his words, I sense affection. I feel like I understand it, but I got no points. Which makes me think I answered completely wrong. Can we just start this?
I'm gonna go home, kid. My head's killing me. Oh yeah, about the memorial service. It was a 7th-day memorial. Kid was only 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. Be careful on your way home too, kid.
I bet stuff like that also gets to him too. All right, we got no points out of that. I'm almost positive I have to reload. Almost positive. Let me double check. You should go home.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're right, kid. I should go home and sleep.
And?
Even if I go home, I completely forgot.
Okay, he's going into that now. Do you have any coworkers?
You asking if there are other monks at my temple? My temple's small, and I don't depend on nobody but myself.
That's rough.
I'm the only one there.
Okay.
If you think about it, it's better to...
Can't believe I got everything wrong for that one. I thought for sure it would be a little better off. That's fine. All right, it's Monday. Check the area, and then we're gonna go through exams before we end. Lucky color for Sagittarius is pink. For extra luck, try putting a flower on your door. Where do I get a flower? I'm not Sagittarius. The exams start tomorrow. It looks like you are all serious about doing well on them. I too will be implementing the take my chances approach on where to focus reviewing my studies. Sure, that's a good approach. All right. Any updates? I also forgot to buy these. No updates at all. I'm a little confused that Elizabeth hasn't called us at all. We're halfway now, and she hasn't called us about any missing people. I don't remember what day we're going to go into Tartarus, but we may have a whole free time episode after this next time, too. I don't know. I need to get... Let's put Growth 2 on. Or, not put it... Let's get it. So I can put it on something I care about leveling. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's ready. I really wish I could tell, but I can't. So I'm pretty sure Keisuke only got 2 points last time. So he may need some points. Let's do it. Yeah. Blessings to the believer. All right. I also think Hayase might be missing some points, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the shrine anymore. It might... I don't know. That was in the end. I guess we'll find out.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. Midterms start tomorrow, but we can't simply ignore what happened. It's difficult to focus on studying at such a time. However, it would be unwise to ignore what's right in front of you, cold as it may sound. I'll try to think of something to help everyone focus on the exams. So we have a new study thing here. News on. No updates downstairs. No one's anywhere. Okay. Really? Interesting. Okay, well we're gonna do this, and then it's Monday, so he's not available. I may just save that then. Although Nah, I don't really need any of these. These were all points into certain things. This is, SP and HP. I don't really need them. We might as well save this. So let me look around and then we'll do that. Nothing. Seems some of us are having trouble focusing on studying for the exams. So I was thinking about holding a study group for all of us. Yep. Good idea.
Precisely.
So you agree. Then it's settled. I'll ask everyone to gather immediately. When you're ready, wait for me at the table over there. We'll see you in a bit.
Right then. I decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan? Good boy.
Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
Well, aren't you a little hard worker? Unlike Junpei over there, who can't stop yawning.
I was gonna say, the way she said that, but looked at Junpei the whole time.
I can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about now. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, What a life.
Shake, Junpei.
Stay.
Go home?
Time for me to go back to my room. Wait, don't try to get rid of me.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission.
True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
Oh, stop. Don't look at me like some pitiful creature.
All right, that's enough chit-chat. Let's concentrate on our studies.
I don't know. I want to be a dog. Well, sort of. And knowing everyone's watching keeps me accountable. Wow, I bet that would have been so many points.
All right, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone. And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm totally cool being human. No training needed. I'm good.
That will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
You know, he hasn't talked about Chidori in a while. It's kind of surprising. I mean, with everything that happened, it makes sense, but like, it's been a long time since we've seen anything with them. I wonder what's... that's kind of weird. Because they made a big deal about it, and it's just gone now. Second semester midterms start for the rest of the week. And I am going to get 100% guaranteed. Question seems familiar. The hormone dopamine is related to the sense of accomplishment. Name this a symptom of its overproduction. A symptom, yeah, I mean, you do kind of gain like an addiction to you know, the sense of accomplishment. So I would assume it's addiction, but I don't want to get this wrong simply because excessive ego might also make sense. Self-glorification, I don't know if that's really a symptom of any... Can you even call that a symptom? Excessive ego isn't really a symptom either. Oh no. Yeah, it's addiction. I don't know why I have to verify it, because it makes me feel not as smart, but I have a feeling this is the right answer. Alright, I bet the next one's going to be about magic. It's an Edogawa question. Who is considered by many to be the first numerologist whose name lives on today in the mathematical theorem? Oh, Pythagoras. I'm not even looking it up. This is right. And if they didn't say whose name lives on in mathematical theorem, I might have had to look it up. What happens when electrical resistance reaches 0? Hint, it is the word I use to confess my love to someone. Conductivity. Are any of these other words real? Alright, like I'm positive this is the right answer, but I'm actually curious if super transformativity is real, and I'm also going to double check it. Yeah, this isn't even a word, and neither is this. Super electricity is... I guess they... I don't know, but super elasticity is an actual word. Is that 4 or 5? Question seems familiar. What's the meaning of the phrase, to spill the beans? To reveal a secret. To clarify your point. Break into a smile. To be nosy? No. I love this song. I don't know why. It's so perfect for a school exam. Last day of exams. Questions are just too easy. My pen won't stop moving. How do you think Igus did? It's probably a pro. I finished exams. Oh, right. Now we're just back to normal days. It was easier than I expected, but I still missed some. So I guess I could have done better. This time, I know I did pretty good. I can't wait for the results. Okay. Let me just double check. Oh my god, they're all ready. Thank you. Whew, I prayed enough. I was hoping I could see if Hayase was locked or not. We still don't know if Keisuke is ready, but that's okay. Obviously, I'm going to continue Fuka in the next... I'm going to start this in the next one, but... Yeah, Fuka's only got 3 left. Chihiro's only got 2 left. Yukari's got so many. Yuko's got 4 left. Okay. Poor baby. Oh man. I'm worried that we won't finish Bebe and Keisuke, but Keisuke is pretty close. It's fine. Those are the ones that I'm most concerned about, though. Okay, so I'm going to end this here. In the next one, it seems like we're going to have more free time. Maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to get up to a Tartarus episode, and I won't go in the next episode, but I may end up going in, depending on how quickly we go. I don't know, I take forever. Usually only a few days end up actually passing per episode. So it's probably going to be a free time episode, let's be honest. But that's it for this. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.
you